Hello everybody, this is Timur Terry with Pure Remy. I'm here today with Jazzy Jujube, who is the newest member of the Pure Remy team, the creative team, and she's also our video blogger. So welcome Jazzy to the Pure Remy team.
Hello.
We're actually here at Salon My Time, which is also another Pure Remy distributor salon, Levon Holman, so we really appreciate him giving us a little bit of his time out of his busy schedule to let us come in here and do the interview. So appreciate that, Levon. And what we want to do today is just get an opportunity to introduce you to Jazzy Juju and learn a little bit more about her. So Jazzy, fantastic name. Where'd it come from?
Well, where it came from is, greetings everyone. How are you doing today? Well, where my name came from was, from a couple of my friends as I was younger. They used to call me Jazzy. And I had a lot of friends who called me Juju for my name. So I put it together and came up with Jazzy Jujube. So that's where my name came from.
Good stuff. I like it.
Thank you.
It's going to be good working with you, good having you.
Oh yes, it really will be my pleasure.
So tell me this, when did you become a professional hairstylist?
Well, I became a professional hairstylist when I was in high school. I went to Sarah J. Hale. This was in Brooklyn, New York. So from there, I joined the military, but while I was in the military, I continued my education, still taking classes to bettering my skills. And as I was out to sea as well, I still continued to work as a stylist as well. So with all that together, once I separated from the military, I went full force with it. And from being a hairstylist, I took it up a notch. And by me saying that, taking it up a notch was actually starting to become a video vlogger so that I could help other hairstylists out there who needed maybe a little bit more encouragement or needed some help or maybe not sure where the direction of styling for them was going, and just teaching them there's other ways of earning income other than sitting behind the chair. And that's where that came in as far as from what I do.
Gotcha. Okay. So, and this, this may be a slight rehash, but just so everybody really has an understanding, what made you really want to become a hairstylist? Was there something in your life? What was it?
Well, the first interaction that I really had with hair was one of my girlfriends, her older sister. She wasn't a hairstylist, but the first time I saw her, she was combing her hair and she was taking hair out of her hair. And all this time I thought it was her hair. I was lost. And I'm like, wow, okay. I said, what's that? She says, Juju, it's weave. And I'm like, weave? I said, what's that? She says, fake hair that, that they sewed into my hair. And I'm like, oh, can I see? She's like, here, let me teach you. And I was like, oh, okay. And that was the spark. So ever since of the age of 9, it was over for me. And I was into it. And then about 10, 11 years old, I was already sewing in tracks, washing, conditioning hair, because I was just so intrigued with hair, just making it look pretty. And not only that, how you can make a client feel on the inside. So just the fact of when you fix your hair and you get all dolled up and your hair looks fabulous, once your hair is fabulous, you feel fabulous. And I think it's a very important factor, especially with women. So in turn with that did it for me. I love to look beautiful and I love to make other people look beautiful. So that became my passion, and my whole life is just surrounded about hair. Around hair.
Gotcha. I like that. And that kind of leads us into the next question, which I think is really important. What do you like the most about being a stylist?
Well, the biggest reward for me as being a professional stylist is the fact of to see a woman, and I have a lot of clients who suffer from alopecia. I have a lot of clients who just, the misuse of using different tools, styling tools, chemicals, things of that nature, and then they can come to me that I'm able to service them and make them feel good. It's one thing of having hair and then you lose it and then you can't get it back. And then I come in and I'm able to turn your world around and make you feel new again. That's very important. You change a woman's perspective, you change the way she feels and the way she looks, and that's very important for me.
Gotcha. I like that. Okay. So let's go into advice. I mean, if you were talking to an up-and-coming stylist, a young person that wants to get into the business, maybe they just got into it, I mean, what advice would you give to them?
Wow. Do not be discouraged. Think about it like this. You're going to cosmetology school. What is your goal? You need to think of your short-term goals and your long-term goals. Your first short-term goal is to get in there and for you to get your license. To get your license. Once you get your license, wherever you might go, and no matter what salon that you might work in, they're going to retrain you. Your first step is to get your license. Do not get discouraged that you may not be able to learn something or you don't know something. Take the initiative and seek, ask questions. There are videos out there. There are different mentors out there. All you have to do is type it in on the computer. There's so many people and there's so many avenues that you can go to find information. Do not give up. Because I'm one of those people where there were hairstyles that I wanted to do and I didn't know how to create. And you know what I did? I didn't stop. I didn't stop trying. I didn't give up. I didn't say I don't want to do this anymore. Yes, you're going to get frustrated. Yes, you're going to get tired. But you have to feel that you love this. If you love hair, it's not going to matter about you fighting for what you love, because hair is your passion. Make that your passion. Keep going, keep moving forward, and don't stop. And seek professional advice. That is one of your biggest things. And listen to your instructors. That is very important.
All right, I like that. And it's actually one of the things that we're going to be doing here with Pure Remy is giving people the opportunity to get more education, to learn more. We really think that's a big deal, and it's a big thing to continue your education and continue to learn. So it's one of the things that we're going to be doing a lot more of in the program. Yes. That being said, hair extensions, right? I don't, I'm sure you do a little weave. Yeah, you probably dabble a little bit. I don't know if you do any other types of techniques, but how big of a role does hair extensions play in your business and what you do?
Okay, as he doesn't know that I am a weavologist, so
you learn something every day.
I am a master weavologist, so hair extensions play a very big role. And what I mean by that is it's for protective styling. Okay, that is one form of what extensions have in this industry of ours. Okay, another thing too is that you will have a lot of clients who may come to you who don't have any hair, who are actually losing their hair due to medication, due to maybe different types of diseases or something. So you got to look at, or it could be hereditary. So you never know. So that's why extensions play such a big role in our industry today in certain hairstyles that you want to create. If you want length, if you want more volume, extensions play a very big role.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So look, and we haven't said this, so let me just kind of give you a little back. I mean, you've got about 25,000 followers now?
Yes, I do.
And growing every day. We probably just got another one here.
Yeah.
So you've built up this huge following. I mean, nationwide, probably worldwide, to be honest with you. I mean, how did you do that?
Well, how I started, I'll start from the beginning. I started a YouTube channel, and like I said, it was more of just showing, other upcoming stylists, as you said earlier. How can I help other professional stylists up and coming? So I can show them a little bit of, what I do, and maybe they can follow my footsteps and maybe feel they can do the same thing. Okay? So I started to do tutorials of different weaving techniques, caring for hair, because for most who do know me, I am a hair care specialist. Yes, I do specialize in weaving and different techniques, but first comes first, hair care. And once you care for your hair, then you'll know how to care for the extensions. Because once you care for your hair, you should know how to deal with it. So you have to treat the extensions just as you would treat your own hair, because that's going to show you, that's the longevity that you're going to have with the hair.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So doing that, that's how my following grew, because I was actually showing and teaching people step by step how to do different techniques, how to care for their hair, how to care for their extensions, and being able to motivate them. So that's all in all together of how I was able to build my following. And then I created a fan page and then all my social networks, and then my people were able to follow me everywhere else so they can still get a bit of my life and everything that I do with hair and to help my clients.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. All right. So, Pure Remy,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I mean, outside of the fact that, and I'm a little biased, so, pardon me, but outside of the fact that we are probably the greatest hair company on the planet,
Yes.
all that aside, why did you get involved with Pure Remy?
Okay. My number one reason why I got involved with Pure Remy was the fact of I'm a professional hairstylist, okay? How does it look that I'm actually going to the beauty supply store to purchase hair, or sending my clients to the beauty supply store to purchase hair? How does that look?
To me, ridiculous. But maybe you weren't asking me, so go ahead.
But I was.
Okay.
What do you think? I was sending my clients to the beauty supply store to spend their money in the beauty supply store when that same money could have been coming to me. I'm recommending hair for them because I know I'm using the hair and everything like that, but I wasn't making any profit of it. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense. As I would go into beauty supply stores, I would see that they were building beauty salons in the back of their stores. So what Intel that told me was that they're trying to take business away from me. And I'm actually giving my business to them for them to in turn take my clients and keep it for themselves to cancel me out. So think about it like this. When you go to a photographer to get a photo shoot, are you going to bring the photographer your own camera and tell him to take a picture? And then say, here, take a picture and can I have my camera back so that you can go develop?
No, that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen that way. When you go to the doctor, do you say, hey doc, here's my stethoscope, can you please use it on me? And how do you think the doctor is going to look at you? So what I'm going to say to you as stylists out there, why would you do the same thing? Why would you give your clients the option to go out to buy something else out there when you can provide them that service for them? It's only fair. And you know exactly what you're getting. Why? Because you're actually wearing the product so they can see it for themselves, okay? If this is something that you're branding and this is something that you love, hair is what you love, this is part of your repertoire. So you need to be taking control of that, not giving it to the hands of someone else.
I agree.
Okay? So what I say, stylists, you need to take control of your house. Hair is your house. This is what you went to school to get an education on. Hair. So why are you sending your clients somewhere else to purchase what you care for and what you maintain? That's supposed to stay in-house. So it's time to turn it around. Bring it back, honey. This is your turf. Doctors have their turf. Photographers have their turf. Hair is yours. Take care of it. And you're the ones that's supposed to be able to supply it to your clientele. Enough said.
Well said at that. Very good, very good. So, and this kind of plays into that. You touched on it a little bit, but if you want to just elaborate for a second, Pure Remy is obviously a system.
Yes.
What do you think is the biggest benefit to hairstylists and salons that are participating in the Pure Remy system?
Wow, the biggest advantage for salons and hairstylists who are actually in Pure Remy is the fact that when your clients walk into that door, I need hair. Well, I need wavy. I need curly. I need straight. I need yaki straight. I have it right here for you. You don't need to send them outside the door. Now, you may be a stylist that knows another stylist who's maybe say you're in New York and you have a friend who's a stylist in Florida, but she's sending her clients to the beauty supply store. You just help feed her. Do you understand? You didn't literally pass the torch to help your fellow stylists, showing her the way. Sweetheart, this is another way that I'm making income, but at the same time, this is for us. So if I'm helping myself, why shouldn't I pass a torch to help you as well? So this is what I'm going to show you as a stylist or salons who are in this industry. We are all should be able to be our own distributors, to making sure that our clients are coming to us and to be able to benefit our fellow stylists out there. Period. That's just how it should be.
Right. I agree. I'm with you. Everything you're saying.
And I don't want barbers to even feel excluded from this, because this has something to do with you as well. Because you might have a barbershop and you may have chairs in one side of your salon that's for stylists. Why is it that you're not selling hair in there? Is there a reason that you shouldn't be? Because I'm sure that your stylists are probably doing weaving, so you should have it on supply. And this is why Pure Remy is someplace that you need to be. Someplace where you need to invest your money into and invest your time in your business to help you further your business and to keep your clientele coming back so they can have the best quality hair. And it's for you. Don't throw money outside. Money don't fall off trees, honey. No, it doesn't. But make it work for you at the same time and help another fellow stylist or barber out there who may not have this but need this. This is the best system for me that I know, and I am so great to be a part of this team. And I want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you being a part of it.
You're welcome.
Glad we met. Glad you're here. Glad we're talking. So listen, as the resident video blogger, as a part of the Pure Remy creative team, what should we expect? What should the distributor expect? What should the whole Pure Remy universe expect to see from Jazzy Jujube?
Well, the things that you will expect to see from me, I will be doing a lot of tutorials and a lot of vlogging showing you the do's and don'ts. Okay? Now, what I mean is, say for instance, you might get a client who say, well, I combs my hair and it's shedding, and it's shedding, and it's shedding. What you need to understand is the fact is, as a stylist, as we should know, that your hair sheds 100 hairs a day, okay? This hair is dead hair. So knowing the fact that it's dead hair, your hair, live hair, it doesn't make a difference. It's the same. You know why it's the same? Because it's going to shed. No matter what, it is going to shed. You can minimize it. Why? By using weft sealer. These are the different things I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to show you how to apply weft sealer for your clients, and that's another piece of income that you can have as stylists out there. You're going to do that service for them, okay? You're not going to send them to do it. You're going to supply, and you're going to do that service for them. So you have the weft sealer, you're going to apply. I'm going to show you how to do that. You're going to instruct, and you're going to teach your client when they leave, by them using your Pure Remy hair, how they're supposed to maintain their hair when they go home, how they're supposed to care for it, how they're supposed to wrap it. Say for instance, I'm going to show you. For example, this is called a flexi rod, okay? You want to maintain this curl. So when your client who may not know how to use a curling iron, she may not know how to use a flat iron, but what you do know is that she loves her hair nice and bouncy and beautiful, okay? Bold, luscious, volume and everything. So this is what I'm going to show you. You're going to take the flexi rod and you're going to show her exactly what she's supposed to do. You're going to take it, you're going to wrap it around just like this and pull it up and go up, 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 up. You just demonstrated for your client to show her how she can care for her hair without using heat. That's longevity purposes when it comes to the hair. You're going to teach her. She's supposed to use a heat protectant. Why is the heat protectant so important? The heat protectant is going to basically protect the hair from excessive heat. Think about it as your first line of defense. Now, as I was talking to you, did you notice that I have the flexi rod in my hair? So think about it like it's overnight. I'm going to open it and unravel it. Perfect curl. Do you see that? So not only have you were able to sell your client your product, Pure Remy, you were able to show her and demonstrate her how she can actually apply a flexi rod in her hair heatlessly for longevity purposes of her Pure Remy hair. Okay?
I like that. So a variety of topics, everything ranging from, you know, how to apply a flexi rod. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
You know, on through to the ongoing care of the hair. I'm sure we'll probably get into maybe some installation techniques. So just a lot of information on anything hair, health, and beauty.
Yes. And you know what? And I will throw in a little bit of motivation, uplift, because that's important too. I don't want any of you to get discouraged saying, well, you know, nobody wants to buy hair from me. Why not? Maybe it's something that you're doing. And it could be something as far as customer service. We're going to talk about customer service. This does fall into hair care. If you are a stylist, you need to understand customer service. That is very important. Because say for instance, I can go to a restaurant, the food may not be that great, but the server was so nice to me and I tipped her. And I would potentially go back to that restaurant. Why? Because of the service of the server. So think about it like this. You're serving them hair, something that they're going to be using for a very long time. Your customer service, by just showing something so easy and showing them how to maintain their hair when they go home, they're going to think about that. Wow, this person actually cares about my hair and actually thinks about me and knows that maybe I don't know how to use a flat iron or a curling iron, but she taught me something.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Sure. All right, I like that. I like that. Okay, so let's finish up with this.
Okay.
The Pure Remy team, the Pure Remy movement, I mean, all of us, you know, that are tuning in, and the thousands and tens of thousands of people that are going to be tuning in, I mean, give us the number one thing that Jazzy Jujube is bringing to the table and how we're all going to benefit from it.
Well, the biggest thing that I can...
Outside of your great smile, your personality, your energy, let's get beyond that. Give me one more thing.
I am very creative. You will see from ranges of, say for instance, updates on the website, okay? Pictures. Remember, we do have an Instagram, so if you're not following us on Instagram, I would love for you to go on there and please follow Pure Remy on Instagram. All the social networks, links will be below. So please go so that you can be able to follow, so that you can see. So we can say maybe, for instance, different hairstyles of different clientele who are actually wearing the Pure Remy brand. These are different things that you will be seeing. I will put some motivational, uplifting words as that too. So basically what I have to give is creativity. This is what I am known for my creativity and all the different things that you will see, other than the motivational and the hair care tips and things like that to that nature. So you will see a lot of me.
Yeah, and I would assume that's true because there's, you know, tens of thousands of people that are tuning in, so you must be doing something right. So we're definitely excited to have you. You know, we appreciate the opportunity to work with you. We thank you for being a part of the Pure Remy team. Thank you for your time today. Levon, Salon My Time, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Pure Remy distributor. Check him out as well. We appreciate your time and letting us, you know, letting us use your space and kind of kick you out. So thanks again to Jazzy Jujube. Thanks again to Levon. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. A lot more to come with Jazzy Jujube. A lot more to come with the blog. Check that out. You're going to see the first edition coming out in the next few days, and we're going to have that running regularly. So every, you know, it'll be twice a month. We may even extend it a little bit more than that as we get into this. Going to have some educational things coming up, some videos, a lot of great stuff coming from Jazzy. And so really look forward to it. Look forward to working with you. Thank you again for your time. It's great seeing you. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you soon.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.